Baby, 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 you driving me wild, you driving me so crazy. Got me acting out, got me tryna stay sober. Wanted your love and I'm out here hungover. You made me wanna take you to London.
Welcome back to another Let the Truth Be Told by Boy You Know. Hey friends, you know I bring it to you as is and I let the truth be told. You take it or you leave it, but you will hear it. You will hear it, you will hear it. They said, "Who can get feet? You wanna feed? You don't want to feed, eh? Yeah, I don't think so. You don't want to feed. You avoid unnecessary things just by listening and taking advice. Let the advice be credible. God know. Everybody have opinions. Everybody have their 2 cents. Is that source credible? Who are you getting your advice from? How they living their life? Who are they? And all those details. If you want to take advice from someone, they have to be credible. Their credentials have to match. Their credentials have to match. So, you know, I bring it to you as is. I let the truth be told. You take it or you leave it, but you will hear it. Okay, it's a new month. We're in a new month. Happy new month to you too. Happy new month to you. So let's start off by re-examining ourselves. Let's start off by doing that much. Self-care is important. It's important. You have to know, you have to take care of yourself. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You have to take care of yourself. You have to. Please do. Please take care of yourself. Don't go with the flow. Don't go with the wind, because you're only going to get as far as the wind blows. Alright? You're only going to get as far as the wind blows. So, is it just me? Is it just me? But others that wrong you would rather disconnect themselves from you instead of admitting their wrongs and accepting it. Is it just me? So, let's have a conversation about accountability. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard for others to just admit they're wrong? To just admit they're wrong. Nowadays, people normalize lying. It's a normal thing. They just normalize lying to other people. It's a part of life now. Like, it's nothing. It means nothing to anyone nowadays. They just lie. Others just cause damage and leave it and don't even settle it, don't even acknowledge it. And matter of fact, they even go about changing the narrative and playing the victim and then go on to the next person. So, this is a new month. Let's start by taking accountability for our actions. And the number one way is by first acknowledging that you are wrong. When you wrong someone, even if you're so big and you don't want to admit to them that you're wrong, at least in yourself, say, damn, I messed up. Acknowledge it, confess it to yourself. If you don't want to admit it to that person, do it to yourself. In your private time, acknowledge you're wrong, confess it, and say, yeah, I messed up, I did wrong. Because the thing about it is that if you don't know what you're doing wrong, to you it's normal, a natural habitat. You're not going to change. And in life, How you living and you're not growing? How are you living and you are not growing? You are not improving. You are not elevating. How are you living life? Just being stuck and just in your own minds, in your own world. How are you living life? You have to take accountability for your actions. You have to. Like, I know, true story. This woman went about lying and scandalizing people's character. And scandalizing people's character only to find out that it was all a lie. And no one held her accountable for her actions. She is living her normal life, going about her normal thing. And that's a crime. That's a crime. It should be the same way as a rapist. When you're a rapist, it is on your file. It is on you for the rest of your life. A murderer. So it's the same goes for lying. If you're a liar, it should be stamped on you that you are a pathological liar. You are a liar. But woman is going about her life, and no one is holding her accountable for her actions. It's been displayed over and over and over again that everything she said, everything was a lie. Everything was a lie. Everything was a lie just because she didn't take accountability for her actions and she wanted to shift the attention off of her. So she came up with a different narrative and put the attention on someone else, all based on lies. There was no accountability for her actions. There was none. Because I feel you should be able to be held accountable if you cause your action. I feel you have to accept, you have to acknowledge, and you have to confess your wrongs. That's how you grow in life. That's one of the ways you grow. You grow by experiences, learning. No one is perfect. So if you just go about playing the victim, pointing fingers, and blaming everyone else for your misfortune, you're just gonna be boxed up. You're just gonna be boxed up. So get out of your comfort zone, get out of your own bubble, your own world, and just learn to accept things when you're wrong. Learn to acknowledge it, learn to confess it, learn to take accountability for your actions. Every healthy relationship depends on you being accountable for your wrongs and admitting your wrongs. You have to. Every healthy relationship. And it start by you. You first have to take the initiative and you have to admit your wrongs. And then you'll be able to grow. You'll be able to grow. So let this new month be a month where you reevaluate yourself. You understand that you're not perfect, you're a human being, you make mistakes, and when the mistakes occur, you acknowledge it, you admit it, and you take responsibility for your actions. You have to, because if you're not growing, to me, you're not living. If you're not growing, you're not living. You have to grow. Life changes every minute, every second of the day. You cannot get it back. And when it happened, it happened. There's no one have control of time machine. No one have control of time machine. It happened, it happened. You cannot go back and redo. So you messed up. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. Just admit it and take accountability for your actions. And start to open up way for yourself. Because it's only going to have you boxed up. It's only going to have you boxed up. So let this new month be the month where you examine yourself and you start to take accountability for your actions.